and welcome back to another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to take a look at, what the hell did I do with that? Here it is. Right away, pulling another Zombill. Go figure. Group Vape, everybody. Alright, here it is. We're taking a look at Walker Tobacco Alternatives. Get that to clear up here. Come on, clear it for me, sweetie. There we go. They utilize 100% USP kosher VG, resulting in highest quality e-liquids. Now, before I do this little vape session on the 3 that Walker sent to me, we're just going to take a quick peek at the Facebook group that Walker has. Because I want to show a couple things there in the group as to what has to do with this. It's important that everybody understand where this is coming from. Before we do that though, let's have a quick toot. This will be the brief online tutorial of Walker Tobacco Alternatives. So this is the Walker Tobacco Alternatives Facebook community group page. Now, because he does not have an online shop, this is where you'll find his information. Now, the two things that I wanted to point out here, one of which is over here to the right. Walker Tobacco Alternatives is a small, naturally extracted tobacco e-juice company. These juices are for the tobacco vapor. They are naturally extracted flavors using 100% USP kosher VG. Each month, I'll be featuring different juices from pipe, cigar, and leaf extractions. Then the other thing that I wanted to show is that when you're wanting to order e-liquids from Walker Tobacco Alternatives, you simply come to this Facebook community group page, and if you're not already a member, you join this, and you go to the Google Docs where you can order your Walker Tobacco Alternatives e-liquids. And this is where you'll be able to buy your Walker Tobacco Alternatives e-liquid. From his pipe blends to his cigar selections, on down to his private reserves, and including N.E.T juice. I have a feeling there will be more that shows up eventually under that category. And of course, you know, the pricing is explained here at the top. So now let's get back to the review. Before I start, I must point out I did receive these free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review, but my opinion of the product will remain true, honest, and accurate as always. So these liquids that Walker does are basically extracted in a method that he does them from tobacco products. So it is to an extent directly from those, but it's not to an extent that's harmful to vapors such as you and me. This is a healthier way of having those tobacco flavors that we used to enjoy. If you were a cigar smoker or if you were a pipe smoker, you will find that his flavors are pretty much spot on to what you used to enjoy. So let's get into Easy Times first. Now these are just little sampler bottles. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here. This is what the sampler bottles look like. This was brewed on 4/3 of 14. These are all 12 milligrams, and you can see the PGBG is 3070. Now I do believe that if he does or if he doesn't, that there will be a choice in the mix ratio. Perhaps maybe not now, but later on down the road. Okay, so I have Easy Times loaded up in my Crown. I've got that on top of my 722. I have my Crown at 0.4 ohms, dual microcoiled, cotton wick. Cotton wick generally brings out the best flavor that I've found anyways. So let's have vape. Now Easy Times, to me, tastes like a pipe tobacco. And I've had this pipe tobacco in the past. It's a lot like a very sweet, smoky, burly type of pipe tobacco. Really, really good. I'm going to give the flavor profile on this a 9 out of 10. I really like this one. As far as all day vape though, I could vape this for a while. Well, then I'd have to switch it up to another one of the tobacco that he has. Now, the throat hit. The throat hit is really smooth. Very mild. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. To me, that's the perfect kind of throat hit. That's the one that I personally enjoy. Now, some people might like a harsher throat hit. Some people might not like a throat hit at all, you know. But as far as cloud chasing goes, this is perfect for that. Vapor production. As you can see, plenty of vapor production going on, but of course that boils down to your personal setup. But because the VG is so high, it's going to bring that vapor production right up there. Is Ashton Cabinet. And here's that one. I have Ashton Cabinet loaded up in my I-Go-W, which I have quad coiled. It's extremely difficult to do. Tell you what, it took me a while to figure that one out. This is at 0.6 ohms, and I have it on my K100. Let's have a vape on this one here. Ooh. Now this one here, out of the 3 that he sent, this is the all-day vape for me. It has a very sweet, woody taste to it. It's another pipe type tobacco flavor. No, actually, no. What am I thinking? This is actually a cigar type tobacco flavor. It has It has hints of spice on the exhale, a little bit of pepper in there, and it's very creamy all throughout it. Very enjoyable. This is one that I definitely like. This is the one that I'm probably going to end up reordering time and time again. Because, you know, I miss that type of cigar smoke. You know, this reminds me a lot of, there was a couple of different types of cigars that I used to get whenever I was a smoker. You know, and I used to work at security at a mall, you know, and when I'd have my smoke breaks, you know, I'd usually pack out my cigar that I'd have and I'd puff away on it, you know, and this was one of the ones that I'd have. Now, as far as the flavor profile on this, got to give it a 10 out of 10. Loving it. Now, the throat hit on this is a little bit more harsher than the Easy Times, so we're gonna give it a 7 out of 10. You know, it's a little bit more than a mild throat hit, and that's because it's got that spice in there, and it's got that little hint of pepper in there. So, cloud chasers beware. You know, you can hit this, but woof, be prepared. Now, vape production, again, very consistent, 9 out of 10, very consistent. The last one here that he sent to me is called 10 Blend. I have actually never ran across a tobacco flavor such as 10 Blend. This one here is actually kind of unique. Well, we got happening here. I have it loaded in my Igo W5, which I also have dual microcoiled. Yes, these e-liquids can be quite dark. Be prepared to recoil and rewick lots. By the way, all my air holes on all of these drippers are 2mm. This is the Miranda's mod. This 10 Blend, as I was saying, is very unique. I've never actually had a tobacco flavor such as 10 Blend. It's a very robust, very rich tobacco. It is sweet, but it's not too sweet that it's sickening, but it is sweet. And it's good. I like it. I give this one a 9 out of 10 as well. Now the throat hit on this one, very mild. I would have to say this one, the throat hit on this one is very similar to the Easy Times one. You know, it's not as harsh as the Ashton is. So this one here it's very good, but I still like the Ashton better. But this one here, I probably will end up ordering this one too, simply because I like this one better than the Easy Time. But vapor production, very consistent, just like the other two. So 9 out of 10 as well on the vapor production. So there's not much more that I can say about Walker Tobacco Alternatives. If you fancy trying one of these out for yourself, you can go on to the Facebook Walker Tobacco Alternative Group, join there, and go to the document that he has on Google Documents and order some of his e-liquids. A big thank you to Ken for sending these on to me. Very great tobacco flavors you got going on here. Tremendous job you're doing. Keep up the great work. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, my peeps, peepettes, happy vaping.